Hey there viewers, AO Adventures here. Just back for this week's video. I wanted to just give everyone a bit of an update on my gear that I just recently got and just my recent trip out on the water. So two things. One, I'll go through my some new baits that I got and a new rod, and also my very first package unboxing. Alright, so the first thing, we'll go with the rod. So a good mate who I've been fishing with, he's in my Texas video. He offloaded a bait casting rod to me, which I really appreciated. So it's a two-piece here, as you can see, two-piece rod. It's a Shakespeare Ugly Stick, the Black Tiger model. For those who are familiar with the brand, I'm just going to read straight off the back here. So it's a 510 inch, so meter, 1.75 meter rod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine eyes here throughout to the end. It's a medium action, rating for 4 to 8 kilos. So this stick is going to be my my all-rounder on the river, kayaking, bank, hitting those light to medium fish. Right, so that's a good size there. Nice and comfortable. Should be here nice and not too big. Nice, just good for me, for my size. Yeah, nice and comfortable. Although it's an old rod, looks like it's been in good condition. The good thing about, I like on the end there, it's rubber. So I know there's some rods that have steel on there. Yeah, I think rubber's the best, in case when you drop it and stuff like that on the rocks, things like that. So yeah, so that's my first bait casting rod, a second-hand one, pretty good one. I have heard of the Ugly Stick name years ago when I wasn't involved with fishing, and I heard they were at that time a very good brand and everyone wanted them. So yeah, I was happy to get a Shakespeare Ugly Stick. So I said, yeah, I'm all for that. So I got the rod, so I didn't have a reel. In my previous videos, again, I was using my mate's, I think it was a Jarvis Walker bait caster, learning on that, lots of bird nests, shortening his line. I haven't told him that yet, but yeah, all the bird nests in there, but just learning how to cast that bait caster and how to set it up. So so anyway, with that and with the YouTube videos, I was able to get a little bit better, and now yeah, I want to order my first bait casting reel. Now, it was going to be my very first unboxing. It arrived. I'm pretty excited, and I got a little too excited, and I just went straight into it, and I took photos, wanting to do the video, but things came up. I had to do the video in the evening, and I got too excited, so I unboxed it there. So this is the unboxing of an unboxed package. Alright, so anyway, without further ado, lots of research on YouTube, from price point to I'm a newbie, very first, I haven't even caught a fish yet, so I didn't really want to go out and buy, top of the line stuff. Went for mid-range to low budget. I believe this is the low budget end, but I guess for a newbie going into it, they all look the same. They've all got mainly the same features, so I think the biggest feature for me was, I guess, looking alright and price point, so that's what I went with. So I went on eBay, had a look around, and I come across this this brand. You guys are probably familiar with the KastKing. I think it was the logo there that caught my eye. That was pretty cool. So yeah, so I found this one. Now this is the KastKing Royal Legend. Looked on that, looked at the reviews, and it was a pretty mid-range reel. It was $49 on eBay, free postage, free handling. So yes, I was happy with that, and I went with it. So this is what I got. So just before you saw the unboxing pictures, as I said, I was too excited, so I opened it up. But it looked pretty nice, nice clean package, nice nice presentable. I like the logo, the silver, it kind of sparkles, so it's pretty cool. Just certainly caught my eye as a newbie. So getting into it. So now, this package I thought was really good the way that they packaged it, because not only did they give you the breakdown or the construction of the reel, which is very good from all the components. I guess anything mechanical that you're using, it's good to know what's inside, so you know how it's working, and especially with repairs and spare parts. So that's all the components of it. And then what I thought was really good was this handy user guide. Now this is just a picture guide, as you can see there. Step 1 at the top there, it just guides you through, but it's all got pictures and examples, much faster than the traditional book I found. So I found that very handy. Yes, it's the user guide from the very basic spoon tension to using it and putting on the rod. So I thought that was very good for KastKing to do. I haven't come across that. All other components, it's always been a book. 2 other things were pretty good. Obviously got their media stuff on the back to follow. So certainly gone to there, and happy not happy. A lot of companies these days have got paperwork that you gotta fill out, but these guys are pretty good. They've got numbers and emails there, so it's pretty cool. And then what I thought was very interesting was they also attached some fishing groups that you could get involved with. Now for someone who's new, it's pretty handy, because then you kind of would have a point of reference to go to join some groups or get some information. A lot of these ones are overseas, American based companies, so American groups, but still starting point to get educated. So those are pretty cool. No plastic, no plastic involved. It was just all this in the box, and then of course the reel, the very first one. So I was very excited. So this is my nice, sexy new reel. So as you can see here, I've already spilled on some line. I just took it out 2 days ago. I was on the coastline, so I did take it out. So that's where you'll see the spool is loaded with some line. That's just the monofilament. I think I do believe 12 pound. So anyway, so this isn't more of a review. My knowledge to reels and packages equipment is very limited. So this is more just a look at my new reel. So just looking at it externally, nice color, black, red and silver, very shiny, so a bit of a gloss finish. I like the handles, they're very comfortable, good, nice and grippy. Drag here, very easy to access. So I'm right-handed, but I've got the left-handed one. I've just found it's pretty comfortable reeling it in with my left hand, because I'm not changing hands to cast. I can reel in and I can cast quite quickly, and if I get a fish or snag in my case so far, I've got my dominant hand controlling that. It doesn't take much strength or effort to wind that line in, and also control the drag here. Okay, so that's the drag here, pretty easy to access forward and back. Nice sounding click so you can hear it. Pretty efficient, again, nice handles. I'll just bring this line out now. I think I'll put all the specs up at the end, or I'll put them up now. I'll run across. But very smooth. I won't go too fast with that, with the line on, but yeah, pretty smooth, really smooth actually. I think from memory it is actually, it'll tell me on the yeah, so pretty, you get the gist. Very smooth bearings. I think it's a 12+1. No idea where the bearings are. I would imagine they're in here somewhere. I don't know where that +1 is. So again, very new, but to the finishing stuff. So not sure how the makeup is. Nice size. Don't know what the weight is. You'll get that all on the screen coming up through, but they're not heavy at all. Not heavy at all. On the same side, the spool tension here, pretty easy to get to. Very easy to get to. On the side here, the magnetic brake. Very easy. It goes up to 9, 0 being the lowest, and then 9 being the highest. Very easy. There with a thumb lock. Very good. Now opening up into the braking mechanism. I know my first one was just a twist. This one's actually got a bit of a lock, so you just kind of just pull it back. You can see there, I hope, lock there, push it back, and push it forward, and that comes off nice and easy. That way. So this one's got 2, 4, 6, 7 magnets. Again, like I said, my very first bait casting reel. I'm pretty impressed with the 3 levels of control you've got. You've obviously got that spool tension control there. Then you've got your magnet settings here on the side, 0 to 3 to 9, and then additionally, which I found handy for a first timer, inside here your magnet lock, so you can choose to go full lock or half or quarter. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 here. So there I've engaged all 4 of those locking mechanisms there to get maximum locking. So I'm not spooling so much, bird nesting so much, but you can release that as you get confident. So you release that, then you release your brake here, and then you release your tension here, and you're casting that further. But I'm still learning, so still trying to control that bird nest. But looking at it, very, very nice. Information to gear ratio is 7:01. Yeah, but it looks really, really nice. Here it is, so 11 plus 1 bearings. So 11 plus 1. It's the KastKing Royal. Very nice looking reel. Very affordable. $49 for those new people. The best features I think is just everything's just comfortable. You know, I've got small hands. Everything's very comfortable. 3 locking, 3 braking systems. You've got your spool control. You've got your magnetic brake here, and then inside your magnetic brake. Braking is your locks as well, so there's 4 tabs in there that you can disengage. So yes, I was very excited. Like I said to you, I did just recently go out, went some ocean, went to the coast, we had a sporting event, took it out. Didn't really want to catch, well, I wasn't trying to catch anything, just going out and just giving it a run, and mate, it's it was a dream, you know. It's nice and smooth. All the braking systems, as I adjusted, reacted accordingly. So if I loosened them, yeah, they went out a little bit freer. As I tightened it up, it certainly did go a little bit tighter. So I'm really, really loving it. Yeah, loving it. So King Cast, my very first one. I can't really compare it to any other one that I've got. So I can't wait to get my my next one. 49 bucks. You can't go wrong. You know, I'm gonna compare it to a $35 one. I've got a couple of ones in mind. So be on the lookout for that video. But yeah, my first bait casting reel, King Cast Royal Legend. Pretty cool. Nice looking and good colour. Alright, so cool. The third thing now I wanted to show you guys is my new baits. Now, again, being a newbie, I was just recently at our outdoor adventure shop, Anaconda, here in Queensland, looking at things that I would like to get. Just like with any hobby, you always want to get all the gear. I've got all the gear. I've made a promise to myself now, after getting my bait casting reel. I've got 3 rods that are operational. I've got all hooks. I've got lures. It's good to get out there, I've got a yak, it's good to get out there and catch a fish. So I've made myself a promise that I'm not going to buy anything from eBay, no matter how good it is, or from Anaconda or any other shop, no matter how good the sales are, until I catch a fish. But once I get that, once I catch my first fish, I'll be starting to get my saltwater stuff. I've got a couple of mates up on the coast who are keen for me to come up. So yes, I just got to land that first fish. Alright, so anyway, I was walking through, looking to see was actually looking for baits. My soft plastics, I did get them. So these are the very first two soft plastics I've got, the Z-Man range. So this one is the diesel minnows, and this one is the scented jerk shads. So pretty cool. Nice colouring for both of them. Nice texture. Good size for the rivers here. One's a paddle tail and one's a split tail. So got two different varieties. Found the Z-Man's a good range again for new beginners. Yeah, so I'll start my collection of soft plastics in the different sizes. These are both 5-inch ones. Actually, this is a 5-inch. This is a 4-inch. So I'll get probably stay around that range for the moment. Just get the different tails. So I think there's another one. I can't remember. This is a squiggle tail. No, I can't remember. But anyway, squiggles. I can't. It's gone. It's blanked. But I'll get that. And a couple of frogs. I think I've been looking and seeing if those little frogs have been working well. So, especially with the spinnerbait. I've got one spinnerbait, so touched one of those to spinnerbait or one of those other soft plastic tails. Anyway, so I was walking through. I was actually looking for those and got them. Took me ages. We've got a whole wall in this shop, and took me ages to make a decision. Anyway, on price point and which type colour. I think the colour was the worst one. Trying to find, trying to match, dark colours or colours that would work in our rivers. So anyway, so I was walking through, and I saw in the bargain bin lures were for sale or a sale price. So I got 4. So I think there was all sale on sale for $3.99. So $5, $5, $10, $15, so $20 for lures. I thought that was pretty good. So these are the ones that I got. Tried to get different ones. So this one's again a hard-bodied lure. Okay, this is probably my biggest one. Now with all of these lures, I have taken them out on in the water. It's a little river just near where I am. Just want to see how they go, how they move, what their action was. Yeah, so this one, nice sound, nice and loud. The action was, I'm not sure whether it was me or this is how I put the leader on, but the action was a little bit awkward. Maybe not so appealing to a fish going sideways. Yeah, so I'll see how that goes. Yeah, so that action was a little bit weird with that one. Another one. This one is a lipless. All these are double, treble hooked. This is a lipless. Now I got this one because I like the colour of it. Nice green, darkish colour. Good sounding to it as well. Yeah. This one here is the shad, flicker shad. Nice and long, so slower moving action here. There's lethargic fish. Nice shape. Again, nice colouring. White and red underneath there. That had a nice action to it as well. Pretty big hooks on here. Again, good sounding as well. That's a shad there. Now the other one that I didn't throw in the water was this little one. Yeah, again, nice colouring here. So a small bill, pretty fat. So I'm expecting a medium to big action with this one. Haven't thrown in the water yet. Yeah. So yes, that's why I got those ones. Nice and cheap. $3.99 each. Good colouring. And just wanted to see how the actions were with all of those ones. So yes, that's my my gear so far. I just recently, like I said, with those lures, I was going to a sporting event near my place. I saw a river and I just thought, oh, I'll go. It was a 2-day event, so the first day I found all the rivers, and the second day I jumped in and just threw the lures in, not expecting to catch anything, just seeing how they move. And they moved pretty well. I just got to do this last one. I don't know how that one's moving. Might have to borrow my dad's pool with that one. Got the rod and the reel, so that's my medium setup. So yeah, so now I just got to get out there. I'm planning to go out this afternoon and yak with a mate, or just walk the bank. But exciting news is I and we are planning a trip. I'm on days off after tonight, so 3 days off, so I'm hoping to get out to our farm. This is going to be our very first spring adventure out there, so it's going to be really good. I'm expecting animals to be out, particularly rabbits. Some kangaroos will be out there. Going to go look at the hog tracks. I'm hoping there'll be some hogs out there, some fresh ones, some big ones, and hopefully they're still there. And then of course, I've heard there's been lots of rain out there on the property, so the river hasn't been fished. So and there's a pretty deep water hole on in one of the sections. So I'm hoping to walk a part of that river and see if I can get some spots. So I'm hoping to get some photos of that for those guys who can advise me as to where it could be some good spots. I'll give you some photos of the river, and hopefully we can find those spots. We'll get out there. I haven't been out there for probably 3 months, close to 3 months through the winter time. So really keen to get out there in the next couple of days. And I'm sure that's going to be a video, and I'll take you along on the ride. But hopefully, we'll be out there. My next video, hoping that we'll be on the farm and we can have a good time and just enjoy the blue skies and warmer weather. So yeah, until next one, hopefully coming soon. Get out there, get out of the office, enjoy that fresh air, and get out in the outdoors. Alright, till next time.